Good morning. How are you? It is my vacation eve today. I leave tomorrow. And I'm starting a 5-day drop today, guys. So it is going to be a slightly gentler class because I do not advocate working out on day one of the drop, but I did not want to bail out on you guys. So I'm going to move anyways. We're doing tabata. Definitely will not be running today. I shifted my run schedule around so that I could start the 5-day drop today because I learned the very first time I did the 5-day drop, don't run on the first day. So I moved today's run to tomorrow, which I'm not unhappy about because it is freezing outside. It is so cold outside right now. And it's not supposed to be that warm tomorrow, but it's supposed to be a lot warmer than it is right now. So, hey, say hi if you're joining, if you're jumping on today. We are starting off a tabata session. It's going to be slightly gentler. Now, but just, we can always modify any of these workouts simply by not lifting weights, taking breaks when you need to, or modifying the movement itself to a low impact versus high impact. So everything is modifiable, so to speak. And instead of canceling on you guys today because I wanted to start a 5-day drop, 5-day drop is a 5-day metabolic reset program with day one being a fast, right? So you fast until 5 o'clock. Day one is the hardest day for me because I like to eat. I like food. I think about food all the time. In fact, I had to do my cooking show this morning and not eat anything and smell all the stuff. Anyways, it's only one day. We can do hard things. A lot of you, I know, find day one the easiest because a lot of you, have no problem not eating. This is a big problem for me. But, so it's a metabolic reset program. And the reason it helps people lose 5 or more pounds in 5 days, right? Just by following this eating plan with 4 supplements that we pair with it. So there's 4 health-enhancing supplements that help with basically gut health, metabolism, cellular health, digestive health, all that good stuff. 4 supplements that promote that kind of health, paired with a 5-day eating plan that starts with a dirty fast, it's called. So you fast for day one until 5 o'clock and then you break your fast with dinner. And then the next 4 days, you learn about portions and timing and ratios, and you put it all together, and at the end of those 5 days, you will lose 5 up to, I've seen, 10, 12 pounds some people release. Hey Carl, how are you? Nice to see you today, my friend. Jumping on, sending all the love. So I started my 3rd one. I did one last summer when the program first launched. I did my very first 5-day drop, and it went great. Aside from day one, was a struggle. Days 2 and 3 were actually a struggle too. I crashed pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie, and it was at the time, I didn't really understand why. Now, looking back, I think one of my mistakes was exercising on day one, so I don't recommend exercising. Now, I am on day one today, and I'm here doing a move session with you, but I'm going to keep it to gentle movements today, and not this kind of workout. I know Betty, if you're on, you did the workout the first day with me. You were fine. It's more the type of workout where you're going to burn through your glycogen stores because you're not going to really replenish them. So that was the problem that I had, is I went out and did an hour-and-a-half run, which at the time was not that long compared to what I had been doing, but it was too long. So you can see I'm adding some hops to our warm-up at this point, and I want to invite you, if you're new, to keep it to low impact and drop down to low impact that looks like this. or take breaks anytime you need to if you're new. We're also going to shorten it up to half an hour today. A half-hour workout instead of a full 45 minutes. So we'll do 2 rounds of warm-up. So this will be the second round that we're doing right now. Try to get those heels up to kick that butt. Just going to modify it for me and my 5-day drop. So days 2 to 4, you're going to reintroduce carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, and in very strategic amounts. And then day 5, you cut out the carbs and you do just a protein and a fat day. And so it's a really interesting program. At the end of the 5 days, you're like, well, what's next? There's a follow-up program called Ignite. That's what I've been sort of following loosely since I did my second 5-day drop in January. January 1st to 5th, I did my second 5-day drop. It went really well. I felt so good that I continued onto the Ignite program on vacation because I just felt so good. I didn't want to stop feeling like that. So with this particular 5-day drop, my motivation this time is to release some inflammation buildup from training and just to kind of reset my body before I go into a really big training block after March to prepare for my big race of the year, which is May 6th. So the 5-day drop, what I love about this program is it's really good for so many different goals, right? So if you're looking to lose weight, it is the most effective weight loss first step program, I have seen ever, for so many reasons. Okay, that's the end of the warm-up, so let me just set my timer here. If you are feeling inflamed, feeling bloated, feeling frustrated, your body won't release weight, it's a fabulous program for that too. My sister just decided that she's going to do it. Her and her husband are going to do it together. They both just want to shed some of that midlife weight, and also they're both just frustrated with belly bloat and just how they feel, poor energy, poor sleep, and so they're doing it for that reason. Okay, so we're going to start with 747s today. Okay, I'm going to go light. I wanted to pick up my heavy one, but I'm going to go light. The goal here is I do not want to burn through glycogen stores on day 1 because our bodies store energy in the form of glycogen, right? If you burn through that, you got to basically, I can't get my chopstick there, replenish it. Well, you don't replenish really on the 5-day drop. I got it right here. Okay, ready? So 747s. Now if you're new, you might do this against a wall so you can hold on to the wall for balance. Woo! And then, we have a whole host of, I think, ailments or let's call them challenges physically that we deal with. Oh, I mean, you're hard pressed to find somebody, even somebody who's healthy. I would consider myself pretty healthy at this point. It's taken me some time to get here, but I would consider myself to be in pretty good health at this point in my life, and I still accumulate inflammation and digestive bulk, right? And so the 5-day drop is really good just to reset my goal this year is to do one every 3 to 4 months, just to really reset my body. I call it, a control-alt-delete system. Spring is coming, right? I feel like I was just saying saying it's a new year. It's a great time for a reset. Okay, well, spring is coming. It's another great time for a reset. It's a great time to, you know, to start over, right? Maybe you've fallen off of your goals. Like maybe your goals have slipped sort of through your fingers. You've lost motivation. You've lost focus. So the 5-day drop is a great 5-day program to kind of re-engage yourself into your goals when it comes to health and fitness. So there's that. Maybe you were doing really well. Maybe you just got back from a vacation. Not a lot of people go on vacation this time of year or coming back. So if you're going on a vacation, it's a great way to just drop some of that bloat and feel good, right? Feel good for your vacation. And then I have some clients who do it when they get back. They're like, so when you buy the 5-day drop package, you get 2 rounds. You get enough to do the 5-day drop twice. And so what's nice is if you're going on a vacation, you can buy one package. Today you get this $50 free product with it, which is unreal. So you can get a free box of Revitalize with any $150 order today. So you order your 5-day drop, you do one before your vacation, one when you get back. That's what I would personally do. Just because then you can feel good going on vacation, and then inevitably you're probably going to, you know, indulge a little bit while on vacation. You can do a 5-day drop when you get back to get yourself back on track. And just to like reset those habits. And I think we have one more. Also coming today is our March core challenge. So every month I post a 100 rep core set for the year of 2024. It's all about core in 2024. I didn't even catch on to the fact that rhymed until just now. Could you come up with a good name for it? So I'll be announcing that today, and I will tell you guys, since you guys are here, you guys will be the first to know. It's going to be glute related. It's going to be a glute. On that note, let's do that next. We're going to do glute bridges singles, glute bridge singles today. So that'll be one of the exercises we're doing in the glute set. I gotta film a video after this. All right. So we're gonna do a focus on glutes and core today as our. All right. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna have one leg and you're gonna lift up one at a time. Okay. So glutes and core today. Keeping it gentle. Now you can lift a weight. If you're feeling strong, you can put a weight on your lap and lift that. If you're new, no weights, and you're just going to focus on engaging that butt muscle. Okay, so lifting one side at a time. Side, alternating back and forth. So we have 100 reps of glute exercises coming up for March. This is one of them, 10 each side, each day. The core challenge, the core, hardcore in 2024, that's what we should have called it. Each month I post a little mini ab workout. It takes about a minute, if that, to do. So for January, it was 50 bicycles, 50 Russian twists. For February, it's 100 Pilates pulses. Okay, for March, it's going to be 5 exercises, 20 each for glutes. So each month, you can take on the monthly challenge, or if you're a real big keener, like I know Betty is, and Darcy, what are you doing? Are you doing the stackable one? You can stack them each month. So I know Sarah, my friend Sarah, she's doing all of them. So basically in March, that means you're going to do January, February, and March. In April, you're going to do January, February, March, and April. Every single day. So by the end of 2024, you're going to be doing 1,200 reps of core every day for December. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But I did this last year in the winter. I got myself up to doing 1,000 reps of core, and I did that until I want to say until July. I was doing 1,000 reps of core a day. Strong core in 2024. You don't have to stack them. You can just do the monthly challenge. But I will say, it takes a lot less time than you think. Now, once you get up to about 1,200, it does take about 45 minutes a day. So what I tell people is split it up. Usually I'll do about 10 minutes in the morning, and then I'll just every so often get down on the floor and do 100. I just do sets of 100 until I do 200 or 300 at a time. I try to do 400 or 500 reps in the morning, and then throughout the day I do 200 or 300 at a time. It adds up, and you just build these little habits of these little micro workouts throughout the day, right? While I'm watching TV at night, I'll do a few hundred, right? It just takes a couple minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes each time you do it. Packed up all my food this morning for my travels. That's one of the other reasons I wanted to do the 5-day drop, is it makes traveling really easy because I know exactly what to pack to eat. I think that's 8 sets, right? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so next up we're going to do core hollow, and then we're going to do side plank first. Do side plank first. And that today. So we'll do 4 on one side, and then 4 on the other. I don't know how you guys do this day one. I just want to eat. I'm fine. Honestly, Revitalize gets me through. Like, it keeps your kind of like your brain alive, so to speak. But like, it keeps the brain fog down, if that makes sense. Didn't have caffeine this morning. I was fine with that, actually. You don't have caffeine for the 5 days. I was fine with that. I had my hot Revitalize instead, and I had lemon water. I like my coffee. I don't need my coffee. And that's where I like to be physically. I like to enjoy it, but not like have it as a crutch, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do 4 on one side and then 4 on the other. So that way, like, I know that I'm not on borrowed energy. I always think of, if you rely on caffeine for your energy, if you rely on caffeine to function, it's like having a credit card for your energy, right? You owe that energy back. And the deeper in a hole you are, the more severe that debt becomes. And I've seen it. I've seen people detox on the 5-day drop from caffeine and experience some pretty extreme withdrawals. It actually shocked me. Had no idea, and sugar too, right? I had no idea how the body would react to that. I just like it. I do find, because I drink the Modere coffee, and the Modere coffee is a little bit different. It's got some brain and cognitive stimulation to it. My husband, my daughter, and I all drink it, and my friend Kathleen, and we all say the same thing. Like, it's got some kind of blend in it that promotes cognitive health, memory, alertness, focus, mood, and you really do feel a difference. My daughter said to me yesterday, like, normal coffee just does not do that. I'm like, no, it doesn't. And the only way I can describe it really is it's like a clean energy that you get. You get this like really awesome feeling of clean burning energy. Like almost like a pre-workout for life. That's what I would call it. Like, so when you take a pre-workout drink, you just feel really engaged and ready to go, motivated, and that's what like Modere coffee does. And I wish I could just take what's in it without taking, because I do believe, I did not know this, but I didn't realize this, coffee is inflammatory. And so that's why you take it out of your life for the 5-day drop. Not just because of the energy, you want to kind of reset your body to having natural energy so that you know that's your energy, it's not borrowed. But also caffeine can be inflammatory, or coffee can be inflammatory. I'm not really sure which, because I know you're allowed to have green tea, caffeinated green tea. If you're really detoxing bad from not having caffeine, you can have caffeinated green tea up until like noon, I think. Because the other thing the 5-day drop does is it reestablishes really good sleep. I was waiting for the thing to go off there. What was I gonna say? Anyways, I'm fine not drinking it, other than I just like it. Okay, next up, we're going to do a high and a low plank set. So we're doing tabata today. So we're alternating between 2 exercises for 8 sets. So we're going to do 20 seconds of one, 20 seconds of the next. Okay, so we're going to do high-low plank next. Going into high plank first. So make sure when you're in your high plank, your shoulders are back and down. You're squeezing your quads, squeezing your glutes, pulling that belly button in. I haven't done plank in so long. We haven't done planking here in so long. Okay, we're going to go down into low plank next. I have another new challenge coming up that I'll share with you, and I shared this yesterday, I believe. It's going to be a 30-day, I almost want to call it a 30-day mental health challenge, but it's a 30-day calm the chaos, I'm calling it. Calm the chaos challenge. And so for 30 days, what we're going to do is we're going to take 4, try 4. Now the take 4 is optional, but the take 4 part is the uplift collection. So the uplift system, I should call it, which is 4 supplements designed for really, I would say, overall health, well-being, and wholeness. And so what that system is the Phyto Reds, it's the new chocolate tree biotics, the multivitamin, brand new multivitamin in the uplift, which is the ashwagandha. It's like adaptogens and antioxidants to help with promote, focus and mood and brain health. Sorry, not brain health. Cortisol management and stress management. And so that 4 comes in this lovely little package called Uplift, and it comes with a journal. You do not have to buy that package to participate, but you know, I'm doing that with it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pair it with 4 things, daily habits that you're going to commit to. And what that looks like is 15 minutes a day. So 15 minutes a day, you're going to do 5 minutes of movement, which could be, it could be this kind of stuff. It could be yoga, it could be mobility, it could be walking, it could be squats and stuff, whatever you want. 5 minutes of movement, 5 minutes of journaling, and 5 minutes of meditation/visualization. So how I'm going to support you guys in this is I'm actually going to do some of them live. I'm just working out the details, but I'm thinking probably Monday mornings for the 30 days. Monday mornings, I'll go live and I'll do the 15 minutes with you. So we'll journal together, we'll do a guided meditation visualization together, and then we'll do 5 minutes of movement. And then you're going to drink a gallon of water a day. So that's the that's the try 4. Take 4, try 4. So if you want to join me in this 30-day challenge, just let me know. I'm going to do the lives in my Pursuing Wellness group. So we'll do, I'll give you each week, we'll do a live, I'll record a live video, and then you can use that each morning if you want to. And we'll change it up each week so that you have a different movement set. Probably we'll do the daily core challenge the first week for sure. I think that's it for that set. We're going to do one more set, and then we're going to call that a wrap for me. All right, we're going to do one more core set. So let's do, I think what I want to do, we did plank, we did glutes. Let's do, this is an easy one, but an effective one. We're going to do, oh my gosh, dead bug and bird dog. Okay, so we're going to start with bird dog. We're going to be on all 4s. If you're new, you may find this hard. You're going to do legs only. Okay, it's going to look like that. If you can, you're going to add the arms. It looks easy. It's harder than it looks. There we go. What you want to do is keep that midsection completely still. Okay, we're going to do 4 sets like that, and then we'll roll over and we'll do bird dog. Sorry, dead bug. This is bird dog. I have no idea why it's called bird dog. No clue whatsoever. I'm trying to rationalize it in my head right now. Pull up belly button in. One of the things that makes this tricky in the beginning is finding your balance. You can actually increase the difficulty of this if you come up like this. I'm not doing that today, guys. We'll work towards that. The one thing I've learned, and I try to talk about this a lot in my social media, The one thing I've learned is that health, or I love the word wholeness right now, is a balance of stress and rest, right? And so it's a matter of, and I think life in itself is also a balance of stress and rest. It's a balance of pushing, making stuff happen, chasing goals, and letting them come to you, right? It's a push-pull game. Too much push gets you nowhere, right? It's funny, we were coaching a bunch of boys yesterday. My son and I coach a 14-year-old baseball team. We do the strength and conditioning. And they were doing sprinting drills. I think we got to roll over now. We were doing sprinting drills. Okay, it's going to look like this now. So remember, if you're new, if you can't quite get the coordination, it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Just do your legs. We were teaching them sprinting. And the harder they tried, the worse they would sprint. Right? And that is so true of running, and it's so true of life. The harder you try, the more you push, the less productive you are. Right? So life is a balance of of pushing, pulling, stress, rest. What we do well as a world, as a society, is we do the stress part really well. We push, we grind, like we do that part. What we don't do well is the rest part. And sometimes pulling back or doing less or relaxing actually catapults you toward your goals. Right? The minute you let up and you just allow, right? It's like flow state. So it's like you have to incorporate that into your life one way or another, and that's the goal of the calm the chaos. Is you might be grinding, you might be pushing towards a goal right now. Like you might be trying to lose weight, right? And the more you push trying to lose weight, the more your weight stubbornly holds on. I miscounted those ones, really. So I apologize for that. So that's the goal, is to bring to you guys that element of rest to offset with the stress so that you can actually achieve those goals. So thank you for joining me, you guys, today, and I will see you next week from Florida. Have an awesome weekend.